Audible show. It is me, Nicole, Good Vibes Nicole, and also I have my co-host Jimbo. We unfortunately do not have Joe tonight, who was feeling a little under the weather, so he will be back with us on Friday. He's in the background, but we'll be running the show tonight, guys. So we're gonna do a little bit of motivation, uplifting, and of course we got the stories at the end. You know, the best stories. You know, that come from me. I'm just kidding. Anyway, Jimbo, how are you doing?
I'm good. Busy weekend, busy week.
Had a great so what'd you do this weekend? You got the restaurant?
Yeah, busy working. Busy working.
That's nice. Good. Okay, well, my week was good. It was a little sad. I struggled a little bit yesterday. I did not even talk to anyone because, you know, my dad passed away. It'll be 4 years in September, and we were extremely close. He was very much about my addiction and my recovery story. So it was a little hard yesterday. So I just kind of like kept to myself and kind of just watched movies all day. But other than that, the weekend was really good. We kind of just hung out. I was, you know, live on TikTok on Friday. We did the podcast. Everything other than that was great. So awesome. We are looking forward to this week. We got the fair coming up in our community. So I'm really looking forward to that.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, great fireworks too. And my birthday's coming up. So anyway, all right, so let's get started on these weirdo motivation. And I have two motivational stories for you. Hi, Stephen Avern. Hey, George. How are you guys all doing? All right, the first story is called The Elephant Rope, okay? And this has something to do with a little bit of uplifting and motivation, and then we'll go from there. All right, so as a man was passing the elephants, he suddenly stopped, confused by the fact that these huge creatures were being held by only one small rope tied to their front leg. No chains, no cages. It was obvious that the elephants could, at any time, break away from their bonds, but for some reason they did not. He saw a trainer nearby and asked why these animals just stood there and made no attempt to get away. Well, the trainer said, when they are very young and much smaller, we use the same size rope to tie them, and at that age, it's enough to hold them. As they grow up, they are conditioned to believe they cannot break away. They believe the rope can still hold them, so they never try to break away. The man was amazed. These animals could at any time break free from their bonds, but because they believed they couldn't, they were stuck right where they were. Like the elephants, how many of us go through life hanging on to a belief that we cannot do something simply because we failed at it once before? Failure is part of learning. We should never give up the struggle in life. So with that story, I don't know what you guys took from it, but what I took from it was that, you know, even though we might struggle with something, or even if we might have failed at first, that we should just keep on trying to do it again, to keep on going. So and I feel like that even goes with like my recovery as well. Like every time I just keep on trying to move forward, like take 24, you know, or even in healing, you could take 24, whatever the case is, take 24. That's what I do. And I just try to take it slowly, but that's what I got from the story, that like, even though you fail at it once, just to try to keep on going.
You have to keep going. And it's like the old cliche. It's not how many times you get knocked down, but how many times you get back up, right?
Yes, that's exactly.
Keeps everybody going.
Exactly. What do you guys do? You guys get the same thing from the same story? Probably. I thought that was a cute little story about the elephants, you know? Lets you know about motivation. You couldn't sleep, so I came to support. Oh, thank you, George, for coming in and helping us out. You're probably going to be so tired tomorrow, but hey, you're here to support. I love it. All right. The next one is called Everyone Has a Story in Life. A 24-year-old boy seeing out from the window said, "Dad, look, the trees are going behind." Dad smiled, and a young couple sitting nearby looked at the with pity. Suddenly, he again exclaimed, "Dad, look at the clouds are running with us." The couple couldn't resist and said to the old man, "Why don't you take your son into a good doctor?" The old man smiled and said, "I did, and we were just coming from the hospital. My son was blind from birth. He just got his eyes today." Every single person on the planet has a story. Don't judge people before you truly know them. The truth might surprise you. So what I got from that story is that everyone has a story. Good, bad, all around, and that, you should really try to get to know someone and understand where they're coming from is before, you make opinions or judgments or statements.
Yeah,
Or
absolutely.
Yeah.
It's just like it just reminds me of, treat people how you want to be treated. Don't judge until you've walked a mile in their shoes, kind of thing. I know it's a cliche too, the night of
Oh,
cliche,
yeah.
but it's like, don't judge anybody until you know where they're coming from. Not
Right.
everybody comes from the same background and has the same history. So get to know them as a person. And sometimes it's tough, especially if you've been burned a few times. You just gotta put yourself out there, to be honest with you, and treat people how you want to be treated. It's just giving the people the opportunity to either prove you right or prove you wrong, kind of thing, I guess.
Yes, exactly. So what do you like to do to motivate you or uplift you or make you feel better?
The number one thing, spend time with my kids.
That's
Always,
I like doing that
if
too.
I feel like I'm getting in a funk, always.
Yeah. They bring you, they get you to that grounded level or whatever it's called. That's awesome. Yeah, I would say the same thing, or like doing going to get my nails done, or just making myself feel better, like physically sometimes makes me feel a whole lot better. I don't know. What about you guys, chat? What do you guys like to do to help you motivate yourself to go do something or do an activity or whatever the case might be, or what uplifts you to want to do better or whatever the case is? I'll give you guys a few seconds because I tend to talk fast. So I'll pause for a second.
And I meant to say hello to George and Vern and Steven. How are you guys doing tonight? Thanks for stopping in.
Yes, guys, it's great to see you guys. Thank you guys so much for being here. And everyone that doesn't really talk to us but is watching, we see you too. We know you. Thank you. Make sure you guys like and subscribe always. And then also, if guys, you ever want to email us or support this page, you could just go down below. That's all the platforms that we are on, and then our email as well. And then also, if you want to help support, I believe it's all in there as well. I'm a self-starter, motivated by my own success. Oh, I like that, George. That's great. Self-starter. Sure. Love that. That's great. I let a little bit of my insanity out, a few ounces at a time. Okay. I'm digging that one, Stephen. Like it too.
And you have to.
You have to.
You have to. Keeps you grounded.
I'm even thinking about getting into some boxing, let's box.
There you go.
I'm feeling a little angry lately. What? I'm just kidding. Anyway, but that's awesome.
Great to get it out.
Yeah, no, it's great. So
that's just positive way to get it out.
Right. So that's just what we were going to talk about. This is going to be a shorter podcast, guys. We just wanted to give you guys a little bit of uplifting motivation. We're going to have a wonderful podcast on Friday. Not that this podcast is not but long. Makes others laugh when I do. Aw, Stephen, I think you're amazing. So many people told me I would fail. Well, look at me now. Yes, love that. Yeah, I get that all the time. And hello, I'm celebrating 6th in August. Let's go.
Definitely take that as a motivation when someone tells you that you can't do something or that you'll never be able to do this, or what are you thinking to do that? Don't take that as a beat down. Take that as like fuel, to fire you up and make you work even harder to get it and prove it wrong.
Go getter. Yes, a go getter. I love that, guys. I love that. All right, guys. Well, let's get right into the diaries. I have 3 of those bad boys for you guys tonight. We could even maybe include a 4th since I talk so fast. Or we could do, I have another motivation. We could do one more motivation or just go right into the diaries.
Yeah, well, there was a couple
quotes.
Yeah, there's a really good one from Kamala Kimball, and it's you do not find that happy life, you make it. And I think that's really true, that people sometimes will sit back and expect that it's supposed to just happen, where you got to get out and be aggressive and make it what you want. It's just not going to happen on its own. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And I think that's a great quote.
Yeah, no, that's a really good one. I like that one. Another one is what lies behind you and what lies in front of you pales in comparison and what lies inside of you. Ooh, that one just gets me all hot and bothered. I really like that one. And that one's by Ralph Waldo Emerson. And it's like what's behind you is not who you are today, and you could move forward. So I really like that one. That one's a really good one. And then let's do one more. There's always light if only we're brave enough to see it. If only we're brave enough to be it. Ooh, are you brave enough? Do you have what it takes?
Awesome. Hell yeah, George.
Created two. Oh my God, George, that's amazing. I love that. I love that. Okay, so that's what we have on the motivation. And then let's get started on the stories, the phone poll. All right. I couldn't put okay, so the title is I couldn't put my condom on. Clearing it up, I know how to put clearing it up. I do know how to put on condoms. I don't use them all the time, but I know how to use them. Use like out of it. I couldn't figure out how to put the condom on, and she had to put it on for me. It's also safe to say that sex was pretty bad too. And I couldn't keep it up. The whole night was embarrassing. Jim. Oh, they left a name this time. Oops. Oh, God. So the guy, I guess, knew how to put it on, but didn't? I don't know. That didn't. You got anything to say about that one, Jim? Or is it like self-explanatory? Okay. Next. All right. One time I was having sex in this little whittled clove in my apartment where there was a tapestry covering the window, and the tapestry fell down. I got up to fix it, and an old man saw he was entranced. Wow, okay. I guess you won't be pulling on your tapestries, right?
No. Oh my gosh.
Some of these stories, I'm like, I don't even know if this is funny, not funny, or just like stupid. Guys, most of these come in from people. So people that we might know, might not know. I don't know. Okay, the next one is called The Unexpected Facial. I was in a 3 with 2 guys who happened to be friends. One of them had said, I blew him while, riding the other one. He pushed my head really hard into him right as he was about to release, which made me choke and pull away. This made all of his juice spray right onto his buddy's face, and a bit got into his mouth. I will always wonder if their friendship survived that sperm facial. God, that's the worst. The worst. Could you imagine? You thinking you're gonna score with some lady? You're with your buddy. You guys are doing one for the team. Your buddy just like gives you a facial with some lovely man juice. Oh my gosh, I don't know. Although I heard that this man juice is really good for your skin. It's actually supposed to clear up your skin. That's what they say. Salty. Like butter. Like butter. Buttercream. Oh, shoot. Anyway. All right. Well, that is it. Those are my stories. I hope you guys enjoyed them. They were amazing. I'll have some more for you guys. You can always email us with some stories of your own if you want. So, yes. That's that beeping noise. But I missed the comment. No
Yeah,
man butter.
definitely
Butter in
message
my
us
mouth.
with any
Oh my God.
things,
What?
any stories anybody's had that definitely make sure that you send them in.
Yeah, send them in for sure. Send them in. Email us. We love your stories, even like uplifting or motivational stories, not just the Street Diary stories, but if you guys have any motivation, uplifting, anything topics you guys want to discuss, please email us at joethebullpodcast@gmail.com. We would love to hear from you. And yeah.
Absolutely.
Jim, do you see
Make
that?
sure that
What is that?
Oh, there's a emergency thing on the TV. It's the emergency broadcast system doing its thing.
Gotcha.
Can you guys hear that?
Yeah.
Oh shit!
It's like going off.
Yeah, they do that emergency broadcast thing. It's in the next room over. Sorry, you guys can hear that.
No, yeah. I mean, I could hear. I was like, "What is that beeping?" I thought it was coming from the bot. Yeah.
Yeah, but make sure you guys stop out Friday.
Yeah,
sure
stop by Friday. All
night.
3 of us will be there, and it'll be a lot of fun. Make sure you come see us.